Hundreds of people showed up at the Department of Human Services building in Bakersfield this morning after learning their cash aid and food stamp accounts had been raided. 17 Cecilia Trevino joins us live now from DHS with more. Cecilia, what have you learned?
Hey, Tammy, I don't know if you can still hear behind me. Some people are still being called for their turn. A woman right now just walked up to us. She said she was here for 8 hours. She was here since 8 a.m. this morning reporting the same thing. So even people were coming up to me to tell me their testimony. Let's take a look at that. A hectic morning at the Department of Human Services.
I was crying for about an hour.
As the start of the month rolls around, many receive their cash aid benefits and food stamps, but dozens woke up to find their accounts had been drained.
I had my benefits stolen for the fourth time now in the last 2 years.
I went to Winco, had the basket full of all of our food. Go to swipe my card, it's declined, so I call and I'm left with 97 cents on my card for the rest of the month.
Thousands of dollars missing from people's wallets.
It was $1,000 and it was gone the first morning.
$1,000 of my benefits were completely swiped off.
$985. I had $880 taken.
Many withdrawals in different cities and different banks, but coincidentally at the same time.
At 6 a.m. yesterday morning, after being put onto my card at 12 a.m.
Dozens are now forced to figure out how to make ends meet.
My son's birthday's on the 6th, and he turns 12, and I don't know how I'm going to do that.
I have a 6-year-old daughter at home that, we got to figure out dinner tonight, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's not right, and to be told that I'm not going to get any help with the rent or even a letter explaining to my landlord.
I have to figure out a way to pay my bills. My electricity bill may get shut off.
Families pleading law enforcement to find the culprits and make justice. On the other side, they ask the government to improve its benefit security. So the department did not give us a response of what happened to the money that people were reporting today that spoke with me, but they said this is not new, that they receive about 800 reports of their benefits being stolen every month. This is a release that the DA sent just about a month ago of a sting operation that resulted in $63,000 being found that a person had stolen in over 70 EBT cards, and they say almost $250,000 was found to be stolen in the year 2023. Now, people have been told that they're gonna soon roll these tap to pay cards that should be rolling early this year. They don't have to request it. They just need to check their email for them. And again, they say that they open investigations when appropriate, but we have not received a response if the money that was stolen and reported today to us is tied to these people that have been found guilty. Reporting live, Cecilia Trevino.
Okay, I see a lot of people asking for story time on how I owe them $35,000 now. Okay, so I live by myself. I'm single. I don't have any kids. So I've been applying for food stamps like 2 or 3 years ago. I lied on my food stamp case and I told them I was homeless, and I told them that I didn't have anything. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Blase, blase. And I told them that I wasn't working. So when I first started getting my food stamps, I started getting like $400 a month just for myself. So I'm just thinking everything cool, like, okay, I'm getting my food stamps. Nothing happened, So I decided to come on TikTok and tell people, like, if you're trying to get food stamps, you can lie to them and nothing will happen. So that was a very bad mistake that I made, lying to them. And I really don't give a fuck what y'all saying, because a lot of people saying you have lashes on, why you need food stamps. I don't care. If it's free, I want it. Baby, food is way expensive. And if I go in Walmart with $100, I'm really not going to leave out with nothing. Who want to keep spending money on food? Like, it's just too much. So when this was, they picked me up yesterday, but day before yesterday, I got a call. And they was like, hello, is this such and such? And I'm like, yes, hello, what's going on? They say, well, this is the people that's like, over the food stamp office or whatever. And they was like, we have a report that you have been putting false information on your application to get food stamps, and that you're not homeless and that you do have a job. So I'm like, okay, who did you get this information from? So it was like, well, we cannot disclose any information about who we got it from, but we have facts that you have been lying, and you have to pay all of that back, and your balance is $35,000. And they also told me that they was filing charges on me. So I'm like, what the hell? Because at this point, I'm really thinking like they just playing, or somebody just playing on my phone, y'all. But yesterday, when I made the video and posted on TikTok, like 15 minutes later, the police came knock on my door. They was like, is you such and such? They read me my rights and they arrested me. And y'all keep asking me, how did I have my phone in the back of the police truck? That's because I didn't give them no problems. Like, I wasn't arguing with them. I simply got back in the back of the police truck, because the police car, because I know what the fuck I did. Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did. And I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody's to judge me. But I did what I had to do at that point, because baby, food is expensive. But I bought it out 5 hours later, and I have to go to court. They didn't see me at court date yet, but when they do, I'm gonna just keep y'all updated, because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to be in the business, but I mean, I did what I did, so now I gotta face the consequences. And that's the story time.
I'm fucking pissed the fuck off. They cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 fucking from $738. How the fuck that's supposed to support a household of 3? For a job that barely even support my basic needs now. Like, inflation is high and the bitch groceries is high as shit. Oh, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm mad as shit, because how the fuck am I supposed to survive off that shit? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff and that shit in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see shit and mind your motherfucking business, because this shit is going in my motherfucking bag, and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up and my head held high, and I dare you to try to tell me, hey ma'am, excuse me, because I'm gonna look at you like you fucking retarded and say go talk to Trump about that shit.
So it looks like that the Trump administration is cracking down the usage of food stamps, and it looks like it's getting a lot stricter. So the changes that I did heard when it comes to being eligible for food stamps is that if you are an able-bodied individual, there's nothing seriously wrong with you, you are able to get a job. That is actually one of the major requirements you must have in order to be eligible to be on food stamps. So that's one of the things that the government actually are cracking down. So if there's nothing seriously wrong with you, you're not disabled or anything like that, you can get a job, you just one of those that don't want to work, you just depend on the government to take care of you, your benefits of getting food stamps will get eventually cut off, because now it's required you have to have a job. This other change that really was shocking, it's kind of good but kind of bad at the same time. But it was also said that when it comes to using your food stamps, it's not going to work for junk food or sugary drinks. So if you one of the ones that like to buy a bunch of snacks for your kids, like cookies, chips, candy, and soda, Sprite Zero, whatever. If you're one of those that buys a lot of junk food stamps, it's not going to work for that. So sugary drinks and junk food is not going to work with your food stamp card. So that part is really shocking for me. And the reason why I say that, because food itself is already high, and you want people to eat healthy and make better decisions when it comes to their health. But how about telling these corporations to drop down their prices to make healthier food more affordable? Because even a lot of people do eat out and spend less money when it comes to eating out, especially when it comes to their kids, than spending money on trying to eat healthy. A lot of times eating healthy is actually very expensive. So if you want people to eat healthy that's on food stamps, drop those prices down. But that's the one thing that is shocking to me when I saw that you can't buy sugary drinks, sodas, and junk food with your food stamps. You cannot do that anymore. So that's one of the changes that actually was shocking for me. Now, being on government assistance is supposed to be temporarily, but a lot of people are abusing that. So it's kind of good that they're actually cracking down doing that, because leave government assistance for the people that really needs it, like the people that's disabled. I'm talking about the ones who cannot work, they cannot get around, they need the actual help. The ones that's actually on poverty level, they didn't have no choice. You don't know what was going on with them. So that's why I believe the people that's on in that type of situation that should be on government assistance. But everybody else that just want to be lazy, want somebody to take care of them, want somebody to fund their lifestyle by staying on government assistance, that right there needs to stop. So, but government assistance is supposed to be temporary to help you get you back on your feet. I know a lot of people on here are mad about that, but it is what it is. I'm actually glad seeing this happen. That's lets people know it's time for you to get off your tail and go find a job. Now, there's other change that's already illegal as it is, but some people do it anyway just to get as a side hustle. You know, a lot of people just sometimes just get on food stamps just to sell their food stamps. So what they're also doing is cracking down individuals actually doing it. So if you get caught selling food stamps, you know, they can cut you off from that too. And, you know, some people do get arrested for that, you know, something like that, which is actually illegal anyway. So, you know, you got the person that actually got the groceries, but then also somebody made money off of it. So that's another change I did find out. What they're actually doing is cracking down people that's actually doing it. So if you get caught selling food stamps, you can seriously get in trouble for that, and you will get your benefits cut off from that. So if you're able-bodied individual that's able to get a job, that's the only time you're eligible to even get food stamps. You cannot use your food stamps to buy sugary drinks or junk food. It has to be something healthy wise, so that way you can make better health decisions with your lifestyle. And also, if you get caught selling food stamps, they will take that away from you as well. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about these changes. So I know it's been saying this for a while, and a lot of people upset about it, but hey, it is what it is. So maybe something good come out of it, but leave a comment in the description and let me know how you guys think. So, you know, I said what I said. This is my opinion, but nothing we can do. So this is their decision. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about the changes for food stamps.